The services that we provide here at the Outreach Center or the Family Renewal Center are very varied. We have about 14 different social service programs that we provide to individuals coming out of jail or prison, and all of these services are also provided to their family members. We have basics like help with food and clothing and ID cards and birth certificates and bus passes, because individuals who come out of jail and prison often have nothing except the clothes on their backs. So we provide those kinds of services.
Recidivism is actually a very broad term used in the criminal justice arena and also in reentry. It can mean anything from a client reoffending, picking up a new charge, or simply the fact that they just returned to jail or or prison. You really want to focus on employment, working with this population, because of the fact that statistics show that if a formerly incarcerated person has employment, they are less likely to recidivate. So here at Chrysalis, we strive very, very hard to help our clients get jobs, and not just get a job, but to maintain them and take on the approach we want them to find something they like to do, they enjoy to do, so that way they will want to return to work. We're not just helping people transform their lives here, but we're also increasing the public safety here in Bexar County. Our police and other resources in the community can now be diverted to stopping new offenses and actually help people in other avenues of their life.
Hi, my name is Bianca Escobar, and I am the Special Programs Coordinator here at Chrysalis Ministries. I basically run all of the children's programs. Today we are celebrating Happy Feet, which is our annual children's shoe program. We receive lots of donations from various churches and individuals, and we're able to get children a $25 gift card to Payless, in addition to some Easter baskets and other things, just to help them have a really great Easter. Sit down, we can't see your face. He's speaking. We also have our Stuff the Backpack school supply drive that's coming up in August, and in addition to that we have a big Christmas party at the end of the year. We also have Mado's Make a Birthday Wish program, which is ongoing throughout the year, and we are able to get a birthday present for a child whose birthday is celebrated that particular month, and that's on behalf of the parent.
You finished? Alright guys, we need to help set your little ones like 2.
This is the third year that we're doing Happy Feet. Last year we served 366 children, so our goal is to serve 400 this year. And just to keep that growing and growing so that the children of those who are incarcerated are not forgotten.
2, 3.
Well, it's a long story. I've been down this road that I thought was never ending, that would keep going, and doing drugs, growing up in a two-parent home when I was a child, and my parents got divorced and stuff like that. And I started hanging with the wrong people, doing the wrong things, and I kept doing it until I became a teenager. And then I moved to New York, moved back to Brooklyn, and I kind of shied away from it. And moved back here to San Antonio. Not saying that San Antonio was a bad place, it's just I started hanging with the same people again, and getting back into the bad habits, and got even worse. Then started doing drugs and stuff like that, and I met the love of my life, and I've changed. I'm gonna get married this year, and I have a family to take care of, as well as my family that took care of me, and I'm trying to move on from the things I did in the past.
I started taking classes through Chrysalis when I was incarcerated, but since I've been out, I've come and taken 2 classes so far, a job readiness class that helps with a resume and job leads, and a money management class, and I'm also taking advantage of their counseling services. I was incarcerated for 6 months, and I don't have any criminal history, so this was a difficult experience for me. And I knew that coming out and rebuilding my life was going to be very difficult to do on my own. And I knew that Chrysalis had a lot of support systems, like I said, to help me get a job, to stay on your feet, to stay on the right path, to not give up, and a lot of places to go, but also just mainly for the support, because I don't have a lot of support on the outside. So I'm trying to rebuild my life, and Chrysalis is helping me do that.
I was asylum incarcerated for evading arrest with a motor vehicle. I chose the program. I chose the program there to try to get help for myself, and it's been working pretty good. Great, really. Oh, the classrooms are pretty good. They help me a lot. I learn a lot, and wish to learn more about it. That's the reason why I chose it.
Some of the complications I would say that Chrysalis has experienced in the past, the biggest one for me that I've noticed, and it's because I'm the programs director, so I oversee all of our programs and all of our services. Funding has become a huge issue to market and to get our name and to establish the type of agency that we are, and the fact that we're a nonprofit. You know, everything that we do is grant funded, so we have to be on top of those grants, whether it be state, federal, city, county, or even special type of local grants, you know, church grants. You know, we have to write over and over and over about our programs in order to try and apply to get this funding. And if we don't get the funding within the grants, we lose out on client services. And to me, that's what Chrysalis stands for. That is why we're here, to help the incarcerated, the formerly incarcerated, and their family members. We are a huge support group to them. We help them with their basic needs. We help them find employment. We help them find housing. But without funding and without having support from the community, it's very hard for us to keep doing that on a regular basis.
One of the barriers that we face, that we try to educate the public on all the time, is there are a lot of people in our community to this day who feel like we shouldn't spend money on programs to help those who are formerly incarcerated get back on their feet. And we completely disagree with that, because we see over and over and over again how these individuals want to be successful. It's very difficult for them to be successful. There's so many barriers. The door gets slammed in their face when they try to find a job, when they try to find housing. And it's very frustrating for them to try to re-enter our society. So we try to help them get back on their feet, and we try to educate the public that this is a very necessary cause. This is a very necessary organization that we have here. And we're one of the few, probably the only one in Texas that we know about that does exactly what we do.
My life is doing great. I have more time for my kids. Living a drug-free life so far, and I'm gonna continue doing it.
I've come a long way since when I was inside. It was hard to think about the future, and it's not something that was easy for me to think about, so I wanted to put it off, and I knew I wasn't ready. And Chrysalis provided a lot of information on how you can make it work and how you can make it better coming out. It's never easy, but they made it easier.
I'm just me. I'm not perfect. I'm me. I've made bad decisions and wrong choices, but I'm me. I've said the wrong things, I've said the right things because I'm me. I don't like everything I've done, but I did it because I'm me. I've loved the wrong people and trusted the wrong people, and I'm still me. If I had a chance to start again, I would change not one thing. Why? Because I'm me. There are a lot of good things about me. You just need to look past the imperfections to see what's right. If you can't do that, then it's your loss. I'm the best that I can be because I'm me.